You're moving. It spoils it when you're moving. People can see you moving.
Oh, dear.
You can tell how much he drinks because he's trying to be still, but he's shaking his drink a little bit.
Wanted to drink it.
Oh, hello. Put
Good
your
evening.
drink down. You've got hair on your drink, and it's not one of mine.
No, it's one of Ollie's.
Ugh.
Little white hair, it's Ollie.
Hello, everybody. We've been watching your messages while the countdown's been on. No, we have, honestly. See, Todd's brother says, hi, Sean and Colin. Hope you are both well.
We are.
People saying hello to Alfie Barlow.
He's more famous than us now.
Yeah, there you go. Look, David is actually on one of our vlogs now.
Yeah.
David is officially on a Foxes Afloat vlog. Who saw that coming?
Who'd have thought that?
Who saw that coming?
Huh?
That sounds obscene, actually, doesn't
Block
it?
him.
Yeah. I think we should. Shall we block Alfie Barlow?
Let's block him.
Shall we block him? Shall we? Are you ready? It's gone. We've blocked Alfie Barlow.
Oh, my God.
We've blocked Alfie Barlow. Oh. We'll get. I'm just waiting to see if anything drastic happens now. Shaky Stevens says, "Time to bring on the madness." Oh, a madness playing tonight.
Are there? I thought I heard something going on downstairs.
What's your favourite madness song?
I don't know.
Lonely Boy. Did they sing Lonely Boy?
Lonely Boy.
Or was that Gilbert and Sullivan?
I've got no idea.
Or is it no? I always mix Gilbert and Sullivan up with Gilbert O'Sullivan.
No, because Gilbert O'Sullivan's one person. Gilbert and Sullivan's two people.
Well, I thought that Gilbert and Sullivan might have been Gilbert O'Sullivan and somebody else.
No.
But no, apparently it's not. Hello, evening everybody. Hello, Kettlewitch.
Crap, doesn't he?
What? Yeah, Alistair's Holes here. Hello. Evening Foxes, hope you're doing good. I lost my granddad on Wednesday night.
Oh, no.
Granddad, 96.
Wow, that's a brilliant age.
Wow.
Brilliant age.
Suzanne saw you move. Suzanne's laughing already. Don't know what that. Becky Owen says, we'll come back to you, Kelvin and Kendall. Becky Owen says, strike a pose, lads.
Yes.
What? I can't remember any of the. I can't. It's that long ago.
I don't know. It's like.
Her mouth's actually like that since she had the surgery as well, isn't it? So you've actually got that pretty much cock on. Kelvin and Kendall, hi lads. Have you both had a good week? Interesting vlog on Friday. It was good to find out how the supers work in the hive. Yes, we've had an aura. It's been busy, hasn't it? We literally, I could do with
haven't stopped.
We need an 8th and a 9th day for about 3 or 4 weeks.
I need a few days in Edinburgh next month.
Yeah, I went to Edinburgh yesterday, and I said I even wrote in the post like it's a very brief visit. It was a few hours. I got there at about 11:30, and I was away again at 4:30. And people were like, "Oh, you've got to go to this bar, you've got to do this, and you've got to do that." Assholes.
No.
Aaron says, "Looking good, lads."
Thank you, Aaron.
Cheers, Azza.
Hello, Mitchell.
Hello, Mitchell. Great shirt, Sean, says Andy Waterhouse. My first dentist was called Mr. Waterhouse.
Really?
He was a nice man, he was. Darlene, didn't Dolly Parton sing a song about her?
That's Jolene.
Jolene, that's it, yeah.
Evening all, on the road, in the morrow morning. In the morrow.
No, in the motorhome, I think she means.
Morrow home.
Yeah. Learn to spell. Go on, carry on.
So I'm getting spotty reception. Hope you have missed much.
I don't know about worrying about reception. She needs to worry about. I bet she's got really fat fingers. She needs one of them dialing ones that Homer Simpson got, doesn't she, to press the buttons properly.
I have missed much.
Were you spotty when you were a kid? I weren't that spotty. I had grip.
Yeah, I was when I was a teenager.
I had a few big ones, but I weren't like acne. What? Behind the bike sheds, you mean, and things like that. Yeah. David Porter, he was quite a big lad. Zombie Biker, nice one, gents. Good evening to you both and all the chatters.
Yes.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Change that profile picture.
We had to put that on to prove that he wasn't. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if we actually blocked it?
The wrath.
There'd be an uproar.
Yeah, people saying like, "Don't block Alfie." Andrew Gold sung "Lonely Boy."
All right.
Yeah, it was actually good.
I wouldn't have known.
No, I knew that. Did I go to the Apple store? No, I went to the hospital. I was nothing. Don't worry about it. I've still got a knob, but a lot.
Just.
You remember? What do you mean just? What do you mean? I thought you meant like just.
No, I mean I haven't cut it off
It's
yet.
just if you look closely enough. Cow bag.
Go on, you were telling them why you went.
No, it can arseholes now. Slim
we're
Whitman.
going for an MRI scan.
Yeah, you remember I said I had a thing. Well, they're just having an MRI. Slim Whitman says, "Do those chickens have a pecker, Sean?"
They do.
Justine Diamond.
Justine.
Hello,
darling.
The original gone goozler. Gone
vlog.
Vlogzilla.
I can't say it, Justine.
No, I can't. Hi there. Hello. Nice to see you. Well, we can't see you, unfortunately. No. Although it depends because
it's been about 5 years since we last saw.
No, it's
Justine.
not that long.
We did. It is. We saw her at Crick.
It's not that long, sweetheart.
I think it's that long.
There have been great updates about the bees. Can't wait to see about that. Oh, does she mean from us? I think she means from us, doesn't she? Liz Holmes says, "Hi lads, it was. I hope you're keeping well. It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday for yesterday, Liz."
Is she getting the yes though? Do you think?
All right. Yes.
Yes. Well
Yes,
done.
ma'am.
Congratulations. Is he very quiet, or have I got my speakers turned down?
You've got your speakers turned down.
Steve Fisher says, "Evening to the hunkiest cool dudes this side of the Cairngorms."
I thought there was somebody behind us then, Steve.
Hey, handsome chaps, good weekend. Full stop after chaps, and then capital G.
You know he's going to have a go at you if you don't do it right.
Steve Cleves.
Steve Cleves?
Yeah, Anne's husband.
Yeah, Anne of Cleves.
Yeah, we've actually got a note for you. Here we go. Look, Steve Cleves from Anne of Cleves fame. There we go. It says, "Many thanks for your wonderful vlogs." I see. You don't notice I said wonderful.
Wonderful.
Because that's how it's spelt. Sincerely love them so much, from Steve Cleves. He needs to change his name to Steve of Cleves.
Steve of Cleves.
Steve of Cleves, yeah. There we- Done with that one now. Thank you, Steve of Cleves.
Yes,
We did get them.
we did.
They're all stacked up in the shed now.
They are.
And the shed smells like mealworms.
I tried sorting it all out today and tidying it up, but I gave up. I was tired.
Myra Finch says, is this chat still live?
It is. Penis! That proves it, see? They didn't beep it out.
I'm going to get a beep machine, I think. I am going to get a beep machine. No, love, it was recorded 2 weeks ago. Kitty Cat Chat says, how are you enjoying all the mint poppets? They are everywhere.
He went to the toilet this morning and he came out and the bathroom smelled of mint.
I have found out, scientific experiment, I have found out how many bags of poppets a day are dangerous for you. 4.
4.
Yeah. I can manage 3, but when I go into a 4th... Now, this is true, is this? Scientific experiment, this is true. After my 3rd bag, as I broke into my 4th bag, my wee turned very yellow. Very yellow.
Because it's sugar.
But no, it didn't smell like sugar. But,
But that's why. It's full of sugar.
it turned... Yeah, but mint poppets are green and brown.
It's got nothing to do with the colour. It's the sugar content.
All right, but my wee's like really yellow, even though I'm drinking lots of water with them to make up for it. It is, because like, I don't know if you do what I do, but when there's a piece of toilet roll stuck to the bowl, do you ever like take it... Right, I'm not talking to him because he always poo-poos me. You do this, and you always tell me that I'm right. So when you go to the toilet, more especially men, unless you're a standing up weeing lady, but blokes, do you ever get like either a piece of poo or a piece of toilet roll on the bowl, and you kind of set yourself a challenge where if you can wee it off, something good will happen, right? So I remember when I was probably about 18, 19, weeing off bits of poo or toilet roll and thinking, if I do this in one wee, I'm going to meet the man of my dreams. And I obviously did, eventually. There you go, you see. They'll tell me I'm right. They will tell me I'm right. They will. Why do people feel they have the right to tell you what to do? We get angry for you. Oh, we take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
We just enjoy getting happy. Justine Diamond says, fortunately, you can't see me. You did see me at Crick, and we're back soon, but not in Scotland.
That's a shame.
Well, it's one of the reasons we moved to Scotland, because most people don't come this far.
Justine, I think she's been up to the Falkirk Wheel.
Yeah? That's still 4 hours away.
It's still 4 hours from us, yeah.
People think it's like Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland's quite a big... It's as big as England.
It's like a little country, and it isn't. Wicked Lizard agrees with me about punctuation.
Evening.
My God, what have you done? What's happened to her?
Oh, I think that's probably one of her Dublin faces. She's just been to Dublin, my sister.
Amelia says, hi, Colin and Sean. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
A friend of mine has got married up in Pitlochry today.
Oh, it's nice in Pitlochry.
That was the same.
You passed through Pitlochry yesterday.
Justine says, too much information. You know what we're like. Alfie Barlow says, possibly.
Possibly what?
Whatever we were talking about when we were talking about Alfie Barlow.
All right.
I can't remember.
Still haven't changed that profile picture.
Yeah. Just remember, when you're trying to wee off the toilet paper from the bowl, you're holding a pistol and not a rifle. Well, you might be, but you can stop and start, can't you? If you stop and start too much, well, that's not weeing anymore. But you know what I mean. Good evening to you both, and hope all the animals are well, says Dave Greenwood. Justine says, hey, I have been to Scotland and the Highlands just before you were there, and I will come back. Watch out.
Oh, you can come and see us anytime, Justine.
Thomas Tomlinson says, yes, I also played the Pee the Paper game. It does work. It does. It's like the Magic 8 Ball, but with Wii. It predicts your future. Honestly, it does.
I actually worry about where these conversations go.
I don't know why you worry, because everybody always backs me up, and you're the one that ends up looking like a weirdo. Thomas says, hi guys from Norway.
Hello.
Here we go, Kelvin and Kendall. Colin, you are right. I still aim at the toilet roll.
What, while it's on the toilet, on the roll? Don't you get pee up the wall?
Well, I don't know. It depends whether it's Kelvin or Kendall, doesn't it? Because I can't imagine Kendall doing that, or I don't know. By the way, Colin, that was Kelvin, not me. Thank you. Heather B, hello to you.
Hello.
Slim Whitman says you can shoot flies too with the Wii game. Blimey.
Flies?
I haven't had a stream that is strong enough to shoot flies since I was probably, I don't know.
What, you piece all around the bathroom?
Ooh, we're not going to his house.
No.
Are we? Slim Whitman. Ooh. Paul says that Colin is chirpy. Is he pissed already? No.
He's not on alcohol, I am.
I'm drinking Badger's piss again. So, no alcohol in
I
this.
am drinking orange marmalade gin and lemonade.
You know, the orange marmalade gin that's supposed to be going into our gin marmalade. Well, you've got to taste test it, haven't you?
Got to taste test it.
I think at least a bottle just to get a good idea whether it'll work in marmalade or not.
It would work in marmalade, but I'm not doing it.
Oh, by the way, speaking of marmalade, we might have something to show you a little bit later. That should be a jingle, shouldn't it?
Labels are here.
That's what we've been waiting for. Shiny. Have you ever been to Snowdonia?
No, I have not. Have you?
Nope. No, I don't think so. Peter says, want to see space distance, come to Canada. Why? We've got space and distance here. Coffee Spurs says, I remember target practice. Cottaging was something else. Ugh.
Hey?
I don't know. Bonnie Nicholson, didn't she sing Total Eclipse of the Heart?
I think she did. That
Funniest
must be her, definitely.
live stream on the planet. We'll be on Channel 5 next, won't we? I'm sure there'll be a programme called that.
Funniest live stream on the planet.
Yeah, because they have like wildest weather on the planet, don't they? And
yeah.
Weirdest narrow boaters on the planet.
I'll write to them.
There's a series about that at the moment, isn't there?
I'll
Hello.
write to them.
Yes, they asked us. Yes, we said no. Kaz Jakes, hello from Norwich. The quiz of the week.
Yay!
Sure, there used to be a theme tune about that. Brian Carty says it's like reading the tea leaves. I think, are we still on about weeing? What not to do? Hello, you delicious guys. Come here, let's have a taste. No,
I'm wet now.
Still vinegar.
It's still vinegar.
Still vinegar. Hello from Ullapool.
Hello.
Steve and I made it on time tonight. Well, it's nearly 20 past.
So it's not on time.
Great to see the bees doing well. He's got a hive as what not to do.
Has he?
Called Lock End Pods.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
There you go. They've got a hive. Men have got to pee on something, says Wicked Lizard. Me and Tom were talking about wee and tiny horses earlier on.
Tom Simpson.
Don't say his name. People will be round his house, won't they? Vance for the memory says,
anybody.
hello, I'm here on time. I'm just making a salad with grapes and cheese.
Grapes.
Forgive any grammar. I've not got my readers on LOL. I'm reading it how you're writing it, love. Although I do fancy some grapes and cheese.
Yes.
Can you remember when we... this is going to sound made up. But I promise you this is not made up.
You're going to mention New York, aren't you?
Do you remember when we used to go to Studio 54?
Yes.
And we used to have grapes and cheese and wine?
We did.
And that very sweet Riesling, whatever you want to call it. Wow. Today has been so warm here in Cannock in Staffordshire. We've spent the day on our allotment and you guys have started your allotment and veg garden.
Well, not yet, but we're going to do.
Yeah, Sean's. Have you guys started your allotment, veg garden? Sorry, now if that had been punctuated properly, we wouldn't have had this confusion. Shall we rewind it? No, we'll just move on.
Mitchell is having to go at your dad.
Sean's idea. I'm having bloody difficulty with this one. Today's been so warm here in Cannock, Staffordshire. Full stop. We have spent the day on our allotment. Full stop. Have you guys started your allotment, veg garden, yet? Question mark. Sean's idea for the cages over the vegs work. There you go. So you need to make some cages.
I do, yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
And some stocks. Somebody told him he had to make some stocks. Slim Whitman's 80, so I can only remember a stream that strong. Well, we're 50-something. Well, he's a bit further on.
I'm 60.
Your stream's stronger than my stream.
Because I have no prostate. That's why.
Mine's weak. Mine's really bad.
Yeah, I haven't got a prostate, so that's why.
Mine's stressed, though, isn't it? I'm so stressed that I can't wee sometimes. Can I?
That's right, yeah.
I can't wee if somebody comes near me. Can I? Although I shouldn't have been doing it in the middle of Asda anyway, but there you go. Shell?
Michelle, my sister, I am drinking champers that I won. Not right cracking. No, but it's wet and bubbly, so you'll just drink it, won't you? Drink. She's been drinking since last week in Dublin.
Tony says, can we have a look at Sherlock? I think, to be honest, because I was cleaning him out earlier, I think Sherlock's in bed. Let's have a quick look. Yep, nowhere to be seen.
Well, we're going to get in trouble.
This is where the dislikes start now and the people start switching off. I love this bit. Hi from Blackpool. Hi guys from Blackpool, from Leah and Paul.
Hello, Leah and Paul.
Hello. Is there anything in Colin's bin tonight? There certainly is, Skylar.
I don't even know what it is yet, Skylar.
Rebus's Kittens, hello to you.
Hello.
Christine says, Jam, my mum's first crust, she called Jim Jam. No reason. It was Melodic.
Melodic.
Hello, Heather B. Lovely evening in the West Islands. You all right?
Melodic.
Jenny Sherwood. I think he wants a minute. Will there be a new guessing game?
Melodic. Oh, God. Oh.
You're all right.
Oh.
What has Colin peed on? Oh, no, we don't want to go there. Suzanne says, lovely marmalade jazz. Nice to see the Ampitampi stickers have arrived.
Ampitampa.
That's what we're going to call them now, Ampitampi stickers.
Anti-tampa.
Hello, Rhonda Davis.
Hello, Rhonda.
Super chat from Rhonda. Thank you. Hello, guys from Texas.
Out there in Texas.
Charlotte Atkinson. Hello. She says, hello, you handsome devils. We might look nice. We smell terrible, don't we?
No, we don't smell terrible. I've just had a bath.
Would you do a vlog on how the bees turn nectar into... We've done one, sweetheart.
Yes,
we did it last year. So if you go back and have a look at the honeys, I think we've done 2 or 3 on that.
Have a look at them.
Yeah. Steve Fisher says you can't beat a hard Italian cheese. You
I'm
know
glad,
that.
I'm glad he put cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. Hard Italian. Might liven up the wedding night a bit, might it? Mamma mia. Justine says that what will you be growing this year? And do the chickens get veg waste from growing and well, Sean had a wax a couple of days ago, so he's going to be growing his pubic hair back, aren't you?
I did not have a wax. We're not growing anything this year, Justine. I've got to build it all yet. I've got to build some raised beds and everything, so it'll all be ready. So I'm doing it towards the end of the summer, and then it'll be ready for spring.
Malcolm Ward says, well done, lads. Thank you. I have no idea what we've done.
I don't.
But thank you. Don't cross the stream. Oh, I don't know. That's always fun, isn't it? Because you get a little bit of splash and you never know who's has splashed on you. Didn't you used to play that when you were at school?
No.
No. You had a very, very sheltered childhood, didn't you? Alistair tells you're looking very fit tonight, Sean.
Thank you very much,
There you
Alistair.
go. I obviously look like shit, but there you go. Martin Davis, sorry a bit late, been at work all day. That's all right. That's all right.
Got to earn a living.
Oh, he's back. Right. We thought he'd left
where
us.
have you been?
We thought he'd left us. Hello, Foxes. How are you doing this evening? We are very well, thank you. What are you drinking tonight? Badger's piss. And Sean's just got through about half a bottle of gin.
Orange marmalade gin.
In 24 minutes. He's drinking a nice cold beer. Sorry, I was burping badger piss then.
Oh, by the way, Raheem, the question you asked, what do I think of, have I watched the new Doctor Who? Yes and no. It lasted 10 minutes. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, and I won't be watching it again.
It was shit. Come on, it was actually shit, wasn't it?
I will not be watching it again.
It is.
And then Colin pointed out to me what happened at the end.
Singing and dancing.
Doctor
again.
Who doing a singing and dance.
It just
doesn't
no,
work.
no.
No.
Kelvin and Kendall.
Too camp.
Enough, because you know what happened last time. You're going to give yourself a hernia.
I had an ear bleed.
Yeah. Kelvin and Kendall, my favourite P song is Islands in the Stream. I didn't know there were P songs. Let's do that then. What's your favourite P song? Sean's going to love this. You swine, you made me swear. Oh, I think we've got to the scare.
We've got to the scare cam bit. We're way behind.
Alfie Barlow nearly wet himself.
Well, you shouldn't drink so much.
Somebody noticed the shower cap. Thank you. It's only one. Did you notice the shower cap?
Yeah.
It's only 1 p.m. in Nashville, so I'm switching to your time zone and having a daytime beverage.
Awesome. Well, you can drink at 1 p.m.
Bamba loves the scare cam.
Woo!
Kaz Jakes loves the scare cam.
Where's Bamba? Where is he tonight?
I wondered what you were doing then. We're a tinker. Oh, he's out now.
Oh, he is definitely out, yeah.
He's out now. Let's have a look. Look.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, he's out now.
They're all crouching now behind the sofa.
Yeah. See that little bit of silence? They were expecting it to happen. That's why
yes.
That's why I did that. Wrong camera.
Oh.
Try that one. Put a peg on it, Alfie. Anfield Road layout in the loft. I like Anfield Road layout in the loft because he always says good vid on the vlog before he's watched it. And I like that. I like somebody who has confidence in our content. I like that. The Spudleys, good evening, gents. I think from what I've seen in the forecast, you've been having some lovely weather.
We have.
We have. I've got an all-over tan. Do you want to see it?
We don't want to see it on here today, but he has got an all-over tan. Go on, moon at him.
I'm not putting my foot in your face because you don't like that. I know you don't like that. Don't do it like that. I love how you kind of, oh, look at him, he's having a right. I think he's going to go back to bed, actually. I haven't fed him yet, actually.
Yeah, you have to do it straight after this.
I will do. Wrong camera, that one. There we go. Hi, guys. Sorry. Right, stop apologizing. When you come late, the best thing to do is sneak in and pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we get a bit arsey, don't we?
You do.
I get a bit arsey, yeah. So best thing to do is just to come in and like, shh, pretend you were here all the time. Do you think it would be a good idea? I'm joking, by the way. Do you think it would be a good idea to make some flapjacks with it? Here we go. To make some flapjack with your honey, you could sell it to us or you could sell it in your honesty box. Either way, I think... Oh,
don't you think I do enough?
I think you would make a bit more brass. Well, we could always do with a bit more brass, Mark 1.
We could.
Sean's actually made a brand new honesty box, hasn't you?
I have.
Do you want to see Sean's honesty box?
It looks awesome.
There you go, you see. Just look at that face, though. That face isn't exactly screaming, look at my new honesty box and come and buy stuff, is it? It's actually saying, I am so desperate for a shit. Please hurry up and take this photo.
I didn't even know you were taking the photo.
You're looking at the camera.
Yeah, because I was waiting for you to say, smile.
Yeah. It shows you how often he actually smiles, doesn't it? When he needs to be told to smile. Nico's back. Oh, we blocked you.
Oh, you're back, Nico. You're back from holiday.
We blocked you.
Do you want me to send you your marmalade then?
Aaron, sorry for missing punctuation, guys. Full stop. I've had a new iPhone and typing out messages is a nightmare as it has ideas of its own. Space and full stop, but I'll take that. Sorry, ha 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 ha. That's better. That's actually not too bad.
Oh,
I
dear.
Beth says, how did you like the latest Aurora?
Well, I didn't see it.
Well, me and some friends climbed up the nearest mountain. They say hill, I say mountain. I think it was like the effort, really. It felt like a mountain.
Felt like a mountain.
It is quite a high hill, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was a bit shit, really, to be honest, because it was a bit cloudy, and because it's not really getting that dark. It wasn't that
it's-
strong.
yeah.
It was a weird one because it always, normally we have to look to the north to see the northern lights. It's because it's called Northern Lights. But it was so big this time, we actually saw them to the east and to the south a little bit. So it was a little bit weird. But there you go. There you go. One for you about Doctor Who.
They wrecked it. They absolutely wrecked it. Correct. Yeah, I agree, Justin. It's just yeah. I'm not going to comment because it's just, yeah.
It is a bit crap now, isn't it?
It's awful.
There you go, another one.
I just had Doctor Who on, and yet not a fan of this new season thus far. No, yes, Mrs. Bruschetta, it's absolutely rubbish.
One for you.
One for me. Hi guys. Do you always use the same whiskey in the marmalade, and are you allowed to say which brand? We always use the same whiskey.
It's a local single malt Highland
Yeah,
whiskey.
we can't say what's in it
No, we can't.
because then they'll want a snatch of it.
Yeah, so we can't say which one it is. I'm sure that'd actually be fine, but there you go. Here we are. La, 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 Bamba.
Oh, he's here.
Says I'm here next to Mrs. B. Enjoy the gin.
It's gorgeous.
He's enjoying
I
the
finished
gin.
it. I might have to get a refill before 8 o'clock.
Kath says that missed how the P talk started, but after Sherlock's scare cam, I made a contribution. Nick says I'm from Yorkshire. Hello. Wendy says just eating homemade bolognese with Tesco extra strong garlic baguette, and my mouth is on fire with all the garlic.
Ooh, I love garlic.
Garlic don't make my mouth on fire.
No, it don't mean chili does, but chilies. I like chilies as well.
Nico says I'm more tanned than you.
Yeah, because you've been to the Mediterranean.
Raheem, hello, another super chat.
Another one.
When will the new whiskey honey be available to buy? Oh, there's no whiskey honey yet. Right, shall we show them?
Yes, let's do it.
So
now.
this is the whiskey marmalade. This is an actual finished jar ready to go because the anti-tampy labels have come now. Ampi-tampy. That's it.
Ampi-tampy.
Ampi-tampy labels. So it looks like honey, doesn't it? But it's actually orange and whiskey marmalade. Blimey, this camera's crap in it. There we go, orange and whiskey marmalade with my fingerprints all over it. So this is what it looks like. There's the ingredients and there's all the other bits and pieces. So we've only got one of each jar labelled up just to show you tonight. All the others still need labelling up.
That's our job tomorrow.
So that's the orange and whiskey one. This is the orange and lemon. You see, it's a little bit lighter, isn't it? It's a little bit lighter. That one's darker, the orange and whiskey, because it's got a little bit of black treacle in it as well.
A little bit of molasses.
And then there's that's the basic Seville orange one. And then there's the shredless, which from behind looks like our heather honey. Doesn't that look like our heather honey?
Yeah. Shredless marmalade.
Yeah, shredless marmalade. So it says, when will it be available to buy? Well, very, very soon. So because we get so much support from our Patreons and our YouTube members, not subscribers, our YouTube members, the people that pay to support us, we're actually going to release it a little bit earlier for our supporters on Patreon and YouTube members. It could be tomorrow, as early as tomorrow. It might be Monday, but it's going to be in the next day or two. And we will send, if you are a Patreon or a YouTube member, we'll send you a post to tell you that it's available. And you will get first dibs, basically, on ordering it.
So watch out for your notifications.
If you're not a Patreon or a YouTube member, we're going to do a little mini vlog sometime next week, and we'll let you know on this vlog, and there'll be a link to the shop, and you'll be able to go into the shop and buy it.
Certainly.
Quite simple. So if you want your hands on it before anybody else, or you want to guarantee yourself some, because we haven't got that many, to be honest, we've got about a couple of dozen jars of each at the moment, then just join us on Patreon or become a YouTube member. Details are down in the video description if you want a link. And yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
Sean, says Dorothy, you need to watch Boom! It was a stellar show. Stephen Moffat wrote it. Well, there we go. And even if you don't watch anymore, you need to see this one.
Right, okay. Boom.
You're Sue.
Oh, my cousin Sue. Sean told me you have. She tried to put her feet near me when we went to see ABBA. When I stopped at her house the night before ABBA. Yeah.
Corinne says, honey flapjacks are scrummy. Do you know what? No, we don't mean this in a funny way at all. But we do get a lot of people saying, "Oh, can you do this? Can you make this? Can you try this? Can you do this flavor?" And it really is impossible. There's just so many different things. So
yeah, we'd never be able to keep up.
We'd never be able to keep up. So we basically do what we know. Although honey flapjacks do sound gorgeous, but it's not something that we're going to be making. But it does sound lovely, doesn't it?
It does.
Total Eclipse of the Heart says, luckily for you, it's chilly and raining here on the West Coast.
It's always chilly and raining on the West Coast.
Of Canada, I think.
Oh, of Canada, yes.
That's quite a long way away.
That's a long way from us.
Wendy's liking Sean's shirt. That's actually, it's been worn and washed a lot, and it's looking really good, isn't it?
It's better than the B one, isn't it?
Yeah. But then again, the B one's had a bit of hammer.
Yeah.
That's looking really good.
It's looking all right. All available in our online shop.
God, what's up with you? Selling stuff. Christine's liking the honesty box.
Thank you.
Fancy schmancy. Tom likes a bit of flapjack as well. What are you going to be asking your smart speaker to do this evening? I'm not allowed anymore.
No, he's not allowed.
I got into a lot of trouble because of that. Like paperwork trouble. Wicked Lizard says, nice honesty box.
Thank you.
Darren says, hi all.
Hi all.
Can you send a shout out? No punctuation or grammar. Can you send a shout out to Paula? Love you all.
Right.
Well, he's not asking us. He's asking all. So
I know. Pat, no, he says to Paula, love you all. A shout out to Paula, love you all.
You're just mean. That's just mean. He's probably wanting to just be nice, and you're just being mean.
Shout out to Paula.
What does Sherlock do while you're cleaning his home?
Watches.
He normally
just sits and watches you.
He just goes inside and sits in and see if he's come out yet. I don't think he's out.
No, he's not out. He's gone back inside. Yeah.
Boo! See what I've been doing all day, can't you? Just making scare cams. Ah, dear. Mark says, I think we may have to put the flapjack idea to a vote. Sorry.
It makes no difference.
It makes we take absolutely sod all notice.
You go vote. We'll
Yeah.
just completely ignore it.
Suzanne says, so many people in the New York area saw the aurora. I live in a bit shitville, apparently, because we had rain. Nothing but rain. Oh, dear. Corinne says, I've stopped watching Doctor Who now. It's getting a bit silly.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Indeed, Goran, indeed. I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Can I Google it?
Yeah.
I ain't got my phone.
Nick says, have you tried many of the local brands of whiskey? We've tried a lot of them.
Oh, yes, we've tried them. Most of them, yes.
Yeah. Kitty Cat Chat says, marmalade looks yummy.
It is.
Nico says, that's my jar.
No, it's not.
Kelvin and Kendall, oh, nice marmalade.
You'll have to email us and tell me which flavour you want, Nico.
Wiki Lizard says, I can't remember. Can you ship the marmalade out of the UK? Give us a couple of days. It might just be UK to start with again. Excellent. Is that my jars ready, says Rebus's Kittens. A lot of people wanting this one. It's marmalade, isn't there? Bonnie says, we need this on the west coast of Canada. She keeps going on about the west coast of Canada.
I know.
Do you think she lives on the west coast of Canada?
She might live on the west coast of Canada.
I think she lives on the west coast of Canada. Ooh, says Alfie Barlow, can't wait to try it. Are we talking about marmalade or anal? I was just, you never know, do you? Well, you don't know if people are not specific.
It's a good job I weren't drinking then. Oh.
Did you see somebody put a reel on Instagram? Did you see it? Oh. Somebody put a reel on Instagram of this is true. Go look for it. Somebody put a reel on Instagram of us.
Of us?
Yeah, and it says the funniest Foxes Afloat moment ever, and it's the one where we're talking about fingering each other.
Oh no, it were on Twitter.
No, it were on Instagram reel as well. Yeah, it were on Instagram.
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah. Suzanne Bruchette says you need a gift box with all 4 jars in it.
We're not gifting it.
We've got to make some first. We ain't got, I don't think we've got enough to fill for a box of 4, haven't we?
Oh, God, I'm sick of seeing it.
Although people are liking that idea, so we might go for that because we can sell it for 4 times as much, can't we? Yeah. So, oh no, that box costs 38 quid.
That's it. Tie a bow and put that in.
Brilliant.
You're another 3 quid.
There we go. That's Christmas sorted, isn't it? We'll have to think of 16 new flavours and sell a box for 300 quid, won't we?
Yeah, we'll have to think of a gift box.
Raheem, another super chat.
Wow.
Sorry, I meant to put whiskey marmalade. That's all right.
It's okay.
That's all right. Not honey. I'm looking forward to trying the whiskey marmalade. I think a lot are, aren't they?
I think a lot of people are, Raheem.
Ted says, happy 4th birthday, Otis. It's coming up to Otis's 4th birthday.
Is it? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't realise.
Yep, this the next couple of days, I think it is.
He'll be fast asleep out there. He don't care.
It's on the calendar anyway.
It is on the calendar. I haven't noticed it, though. Great idea, Suzanne. That's from my sister.
Say hi to Paula Cheers. Hello, Paula Cheers. I've got the cooking apron with the chicken's design on it. It may go to apron. Love it.
I never thought of that.
It's my go-to apron.
I never thought of that. I could have ordered that for me cooking, couldn't I?
Oh, people talking about merch now. I've had my Foxes Afloat. We'll read these out because it's good. It's good selling. It's good selling. Is this?
It's good selling. Everybody sells. Oh, me cowing leg.
I've had my Foxes hoodie for at least 4 years and it washes perfect. I'd recommend you all to get one. So would we, love.
So would we, Nico.
So we actually did hand pick. This is true. A lot of YouTubers sell crappy merchandise, don't they? From like online firms that just drop ship it. But we actually picked ours out and got samples, as you can see.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to test it out. And that's why we settled on the company that we deal with. Heather says, can you buy marmalade if you're not a member? Yes. But because the Patreons and the YouTube members obviously support us, we're just giving them first dibs. So they can get it a little bit earlier. But yes, it will be available to everybody.
It'll be available later in the week, honestly.
Probably sometime later next week it will be generally available.
But you'll have to be quick.
Aaron says, glad it's not just me with the punctuation. I think it's actually me that's got the punctuation problem.
No, you haven't got a punctuation problem. You've got a problem.
I've got a problem, thank you. It just fills me with confidence all the time, don't you? Alistair's laughing at something. Scotty says, I'm going to have a heart attack. Stop making me jump.
Oh, yes, it's that.
Oh, he's out.
Look, he's out. They're all hiding behind the sofa. Everybody's hiding behind the sofa.
Mrs. Ladycorn says she's just nearly spat a gin out. Bloody hell, I knew it was coming and still jumped a mile. Happy Saturday, Gwen.
Happy Saturday, Gwen Guthrie.
Daniel says the people suggesting things to them do think is a contract to these. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, the people suggesting things
to them
do think time is a contract to these people. There's only so much they can do. There is only so much.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do in one day.
Did you enjoy Edinburgh, Colin?
Did you enjoy Edinburgh, Colin?
It was a flying visit, but yes, it was all right. The weather was lovely.
No work for you tomorrow. Also, you're stopping up and watching us all for the 2 hours.
And Marsden says, my heart condition is getting a good few shocks. He said, oh, God, we ought to stop. Really.
We ought to stop that for people with a heart condition.
There is a warning in the video description if you look very carefully. I think it's about 3 months ago I put it on there. Not on tonight. It's on one about 3 months ago.
Well, so if you drop dead after a heart attack, don't sue us.
It does warn people that yeah. Alfie Barlow could be talking about anything. Well,
yes,
we know
he
that.
could.
We know that. Nico would buy a box.
We're gonna. Yeah, I'll put something together for Christmas as a Christmas present.
Angela says, will you be serving any of your honey or marma jam at the wedding? Well, we're not making any marma jam. And I doubt we will have any honey by then.
And we won't be selling it at the wedding. Oh, serving it. Sorry.
So Alfie says, back to prison I go. Well, at least we'll know whether he's talking about anal or marmalade, won't we?
That's true,
in prison.
Yeah.
You're not going to be getting any marmalade in prison, Alfie.
They'll love a boy like you in prison.
Chris and Mary, we're here now for the telling off. No, we'll just block you. Blocked. There we go. Steve Grubb. Joking. Steve Grubb, I love my Foxes hoodie. It's fab quality.
Awesome, Steve. Thank you.
Suzanne says, I'm full of great ideas. It's more than 4 times the price if it's a decorative box or a tin.
Well, do you know what, Suzanne? We'll look at something for Christmas.
She's already did. Yeah, you do it for us. Yeah.
Not because she'll want to cut then.
No, she can sell it and then we'll charge 120% commission.
Okay.
There we go. You see. My son pinches it in the winter.
Pinches what?
No idea. Absolutely no idea. I noticed that there was 2 people on the Bay Wren last night, Colin. Bay Wren, that was the boat we had, wasn't it? On the Union
was,
Canal?
yes.
I think it was, yeah. Michelle says...
My sister says, by the way, folks, because I'm the younger sister, I've tried and tested the whiskey marmalade, and it's absolutely amazing. Yes, it is. It is very special. Although my brother-in-law did pull a face. He didn't like it, but he's not a lover of whiskey anyway.
Did he not like it?
He did not like it at all. But he doesn't like whiskey.
Oh, dear. Brian says that could be a new flavour, Sean. Anal marmalade. It depends who's anal.
Not block that man. Block that man.
Here we go. I think Michelle's talking to Nico now.
Yeah, Nico. She's talking to you, Nico.
Raheem says, I love my Foxes Afloat hoodie, and it's fantastic.
Awesome.
A lot of people are talking about merch. I actually don't know if it's in the video description. I ought to have a look, really, didn't I? You do some. You
want me to do that?
Kerfluffing.
Alfie says, I didn't think of that. Quick, get me out. No, keep him locked up, eh? You'll not be able to walk when they've done with you.
Sure.
Kelvin and Kendall, is it made out of paper? Is it metal? What?
Oh no, they're waiting for what's in Colin's.
I wondered where you two were going then.
So yeah, people talking about merch. If you want any merch, sorry, I'm burping. Just go to the website, foxesafloat.com, and there's a tab right at the right-hand side at the top called merchandise. Just click that, and all the merch is in there, the T-shirts and the hoodies. Suzanne's got the Foxes socks. They're great fun. I bet yours smells more than mine.
My feet don't smell. They do not smell. Look at me, how you chuffing like.
Yeah. And your trumps are delightful.
They are.
Yeah, they're not though, are they?
They smell lovely.
Justine says, I'm not such a fan of marmalade.
Right.
But I'm willing to try it again. Now you see again, we've been talking about that like the anal or marmalade.
Yeah.
Haven't we? So here's another no. Stop thinking what you're thinking. Here's another comment where you could replace marmalade with anal and it still works. I am not such a fan of anal, but I'm willing to try again because maybe my tastes have changed.
Justine, I apologise for him now.
And I still have my T-shirt, which is one of the original designs, albeit with the rainbow logo. Yeah, we did a Pride range, didn't we, at one time?
We did do a Pride range.
She's clearly talking about marmalade, by the way.
While you're talking about not being a fan of marmalade, you might try the shredless, if it's the shreds that bother you. And it's just like an orange jam, really, an orange jelly. And it's lovely, it's quite nice. So try the shredless.
Catherine says, we'll have to organise a jailbreak, Foxes Afloat style for Alfie Barlow. That's like the free Deirdre Barlow, isn't it?
Free Deirdre Barlow, it's Alfie Barlow.
Graham says, wouldn't that be Analade? Is that not a cream that you rub in when you get
I think it might be.
piled?
Why do we get onto these subjects?
It was Alfie Barlow that started it.
Yes.
Suzanne says, I alternate which of you are on which foot. Ah, right.
Right, yes.
That's good. I'd hate to have a toe in my throat. Wouldn't you? Not into that. Shell wants a pink hoodie.
You want a pink hoodie? Well, bloody buy one. I'm not buying it for you. You get all sorts off me.
And Darren got a pink hoodie.
Darren, he likes pink, actually.
No,
tell me what size you want.
Goran thinks it's funny anyway. Kitty Cat Chat. I always think that says Kitty Cat Chat.
kitty cat shat.
Yeah. By the sound of it, there's at least 3 Poppets bags in Colin's bin already. Well, there's one here. It's not in my bin. I did throw 2 away just before the show started. So there you go.
Can I go get a refill before we do it? Oh no, go on then if you're going to do it.
What's in Colin's bin?
Can I shake it?
You can shake it a little bit. Oh, no. Give it a proper shake.
I've got an itch on me. Inside of my elbow. I
We're
don't know
playing
what
What's in Colin's bin now.
I had an itch.
It's not about you
I had
anymore.
an itch.
It's not about you. Get with the programme. It's another time. It's time again, sorry, for What's in Colin's bin. If you don't know how to play What's in Colin's bin, it's very, very simple. But most people still haven't got the hang of it. It's that fucking simple. All right, all you need to do is guess what's in Colin's bin. But you have to guess by asking questions. Questions which we can only answer yes or no to. Remember that. If you think you know where it is, then have a guess. The first one that comes up on the timeline as we scroll down will win a choice of either one of Sean's delicious jars of marmalade. Thank you, a little bit late. Or one of our fabulous photo books. If you live outside the UK, we can only post out a photo book. Right, are we ready?
We are. I am.
Really hate this bit. Oh, did I say that out loud? Right, here we go. Judith Todd, can you eat it?
No.
Is it plastic?
No.
Is it purple?
No.
Is it wood?
No.
Is it yellow?
No.
Is it a jar?
No.
Is it plastic?
No.
Is it an empty packet?
No.
Is it glass?
No.
Shredless, does that mean you're firing blanks?
Yes.
Is it part of a toilet?
No.
Is it plastic?
No.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Is it a kettle?
No.
Is it useful?
Yes.
Is it from outer space?
No.
Is it from the bathroom?
No.
Bedroom?
No.
Do you use it?
Yes.
Is it edible?
No.
Is it possible to eat it? I think
No.
that's the same question, isn't it? Is it animal related?
No.
Can you spend it?
No.
Is it orange?
No.
Is it made of rubber?
No.
Is it mint poppets?
No.
Is it metal?
Yes.
Yes, at last. Is it a label for the marmalade jars?
It isn't. No.
Does it have whales?
Wales. No.
Is it a bag of sweets?
No.
Is it paper?
No.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Shake it. Does it smell?
No. No.
Is it metal?
Yes.
That's not a question. Is it something that can be eaten?
No.
I'm going to start missing the questions we've already asked now. Is it a spoon?
No.
Is it medical?
No.
Is it a cup?
No.
Can you peel with it?
No.
Is it metal?
Yes.
Notice how we keep saying that bit. Does it have a bell?
No.
Right. Is it a dog ball toy?
No.
Is it fruit?
No. Metal. It's metal.
Is it made of wood?
No.
Is it a Rubik's Cube?
It isn't.
Is it from the kitchen?
No.
Is it keys?
No.
Is it a dog lead?
No.
Is it a screwdriver?
No.
Is it measuring spoons?
No.
Does it smell?
No.
Is it from the kitchen?
No.
Is it a tool?
Yes.
Is it a cup?
No.
Is it a lid?
No.
Is it square?
No.
Is it a knife?
No.
Is it a bag of screws?
No.
Is it keys?
No.
Is it a tin opener?
No.
Is it a nail?
No.
Is it a bottle opener?
No.
Is it a spoon?
No.
Is it a marmalade jar top?
No.
Is it a screwdriver? Is it from B&Q?
No.
Do you speak into it?
No.
Is it a whisk?
No.
Is it blue?
It isn't. No.
Ba-da-dee-da-da-da-da. How many people have got metal cat litter? Jesus. Is it hardware? No. Is it a corkscrew?
No.
Is it nails?
No.
Is it a bag of... I think we're winning this week.
think we're winning this week.
I think we're going to win.
I think we're going to win.
Is it kitchen sig plunk and chain?
No.
Plunk. What's plunk? Is it a measuring tape?
No.
Is it a tin of candy?
No.
Is it rolled up tin foil?
No.
Can you write with it?
No.
Is it right? I'm going to start scrolling down, and if I don't see anything similar, we're going to have to give you a clue. I can't believe it. We're going to have to give you a clue.
We are going to have to give him a clue.
This is brilliant. Scroll down. Nobody's getting close to it. Nobody's getting close at all. Keyring, ladle, spanner, sieve, no, needles, fork, Allen key, nails. Is it a measuring kuos?
Cool. It measures something.
It does measure something. Is it something you normally throw away?
No.
Right, I am missing a lot, but the ones that I'm missing, honestly, are not right. So we're gonna keep going down. Because it's all the same thing. Is it handcuffs? No. Do you use it in the kitchen? Is it weighing scales?
No.
Is it related to Friday's vlog?
No.
Is it a measuring cup?
No.
Is it a spirit level?
No.
Is it from the wood shop?
No.
Is it scales?
No.
Meant to write cup. Is it a ruler?
No.
No. Is it a metal ruler? No. Getting closer. Is it kitchen scales? No. Getting closer. Is it a measuring tape? No. Is it a whiskey measure? No. Is it a pan scourer? No. Measuring calipers? What's a measuring caliper?
I don't know what a measuring caliper is.
No. Tape measure? No. Measuring spoons? No. Think wedding. With all the clues you've had so far, think wedding. Is it a set square? No. Is it a set square? No. Is it a mitre?
No.
Set square? No. Verona calipers? No. Is it a spirit level? No.
I don't even know what Verona calipers are.
I don't know. Is it an iron gauge? No.
It's not iron.
No. Is it cake decorations?
No.
No. Is it a laser measurer?
No.
Is it cufflinks?
No.
Is it a metal temperature of liquid?
What?
No idea. Ah, dear. Laser measurer?
No.
Is it jar of marmalade?
No.
No, because we said it's to do with a wedding and it's made of metal and it's kind of similar to measuring. Think wedding, that's why I said handcuffs. Wedding rings?
No.
No. Is it a sporran? No. Wedding ring? No. Ring? No. Is it rings?
No.
Yes, but we can't give you it. We need to be more specific. Yeah? It's rings. Is it finger thickness for rings? It is. Yes, it is. Finger. Yeah, it is. Well, show them it then.
Oh, sorry, I thought you
Blimey.
take it out. Finger thickness for rings. Ring measurers. Finger sizes. Ring
Blimey,
sizes.
that was hard work, that.
Oh.
Well done, Christopher. Yes, you've won. You need to send us an email. Send us an email to foxesafloat@gmail.com with your address. And if you are in the UK, you can have a jar of marmalade or the photo book. If you're outside the UK, we can send you a photo book. But get in touch, email us, and we will let you know what we're doing.
Yay.
That were hard work, that one, wasn't
I
it?
need to go to bed now.
Well done, Christoph. That's brilliant. Right. My buttons are not working now.
Buttons are not working.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, just try this one. Swing it, baby.
Swing it.
Swing it, baby. You need to go for stretch your legs now.
I need to stretch my
Right,
leg,
go stretch your
otherwise
legs
I
then.
am not going to last the next hour.
Right, so loads after Christoph. Quite a few people got it right. So literally the message after Christoph was Elaine. She said a ring sizer. Andrew Haynes. Yeah, you all started getting it then, didn't you? John Griffiths. He got it right after that. Glyn Roberts got that right after that. Lots of people saying wedding rings.
Yeah, they get it right because they copy each other.
Yep.
I'm coming, boys.
Set of ring gauges, says Heather Reed. There's quite a few of you. Is it a codpiece for your kit? I don't need no codpiece, thank you very much. Is it a ring gauge, painted man tattoo? Yeah, it was just a little bit late. Shots measure, no. Is it a heavy metal song? What? Finger ring measure. Yep, well done. So Christoph wins. Make sure you send us an email, foxesafloat@gmail.com, and let us know what you want to do. Congratulations to Christoph. Oh my God, says Michelle, that was hard. It was. That was like the hardest one. And I thought that was a good one. That was hard, says Slim Whitman. It was. Sharon Barber says that's a hard one as well. Alfie says that was hard. It was a tricky one, Alistair's holes. Justin says, I've got a set of those, but they are plastic. Is it a ring gauge set? So, yes. Right. Christoph says, forget about my last name. Always terrible. Craig says, that was very hard this week, and that was tough. Well done, Christoph. That's from Corin. Whew, blimey. Painted Man Tattoo says, so what size is Sean's ring then? I hope he's washed the gauge after using it. I think it is like, because when you see these, because it's like self-explanatory, isn't it? That you kind of put these on your fingers and that kind of tells you where it is. But when you kind of see that and then you get told that it's for measuring your ring, you can understand why I made that mistake, can't you? Well, not 3 times, but there you go. That was definitely a tricky one, says Gwen. How are you, Colin? Says Raheem. Well, now Sean's gone. I could say anything, can't I? Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. Let me just put this away, otherwise I'll lose it. There we go. Right. Oh. While he's gone, I want to talk to you about MindStation because if you don't know, MindStation is the radio station that there you go. MindStation is the radio station that I run. I thought I'd use the live tonight just to give it a bit of a cheeky plug. So I'm looking for some staff. It's a voluntary radio station, so all the team, the presenters, the news people, the advertising, everything we do is completely voluntary. So if you are interested, if you've got some experience in radio presenting and you can do it remotely using our system, you log into our system. If I put camera 2 on, you can see it actually. There you go. It all runs remotely, so a lot of our presenters kind of record from their own home studio. So if you've got some experience in radio and you want to get involved, either presenting or maybe helping us out with some advertising or social media, anything like that, if you want to kind of get into radio, then follow that link there or that QR code, and there is a link in the menu, top right-hand side, that says Join Us. And it tells you what positions we've got available. We've got some presenting positions, and I think we've got some advertising positions available. So if you want to get into radio and work with me and work with a great team of people, just follow, pointing that way for, follow that link there and get some information. That would be great. I'm going to leave that on for a little bit. Thomas says, all of the dancers, let's get rid of that, all of the dancers to the intro bin, which matches your style of dancing. Of all of the dancers in the intro to bin, which matches your style of dancing? Ah, that's a good question. I think we'd have to play them and see. Let's turn that volume down. So Thomas says, of all the dancers in the intro to the bin, which matches your style of dancing? Right, so which do you think?
Matches my style.
Yeah, we'll start with you. It says, of all the dancers and in the intro to bin, which matches your style of dancing? All right, so we've got the lady rolling. No. The bloke carrying his wife.
No.
There we go, the boogie oogie oldie ladies.
Probably us.
The one that looks like pink. No.
Oh, that's me.
Oh my God, here we go.
Oh, no, don't pause it, don't pause it. Don't pause it. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh, I can smell it from here. No. Which one's you? It's not which one's us, which one's you. This is me, this one. That's me, just robotic dancing.
In college.
Which one's you?
I don't know.
You're definitely him.
I am not him.
Which one then? What about him
Probably.
doing that? Oh dear. Right, get rid of that. There you go, Thomas. Which one's you then? Which one's you?
Which one's you, Thomas? Oh, my leg's hurting tonight.
Is it? Have you taken anything for it?
It's my tendon at the back.
Your tendon? That's what I said. Have you taken anything for it? Why not?
Because it never does anything.
Have you taken... Oh, right, okay. Laura...
It doesn't work.
It does if you take it every 4 hours like it's prescribed. It has to build up in your system.
Okay.
Laura says, I love Mind Station. Glad to be able to get it here in the US.
Yes.
Do you want to finish if you're hurting?
No.
Becky says, I meant X, not a X. Becky says, I love Mind Station. I think this is what she were on about. I love Mind Station. The early morning mixtape keeps me going as I work from home. Thank you, Colin, for a blowjob.
You can't say that.
Nipple clamp.
Say that.
Good evening, lads. Hello.
Good evening.
We were talking about you earlier.
Were we?
You'll have to rewind. I think he was the one who did the reel that I was talking about.
Ah, right, yes. Oh, yes, it was, yes.
The fingering reel.
Yes, I remember it, yes.
That was Paul, wasn't it? The guy in the skirt. Yeah.
Yeah, we know, Suzanne.
I think that's Alfie Barlow. When we were talking about who's dancing, I can see Alfie in a dress like that.
You can see Alfie in a little miniskirt.
Yeah, showing everybody his crack. I'd be the chap in the headphones in the kitchen. That'd be me as well. The little robotic dance. I don't like people, so a party on my own is best. Yeah, that'd be me. Ricky says, is it Alan Keys?
Have you just woke up?
Now, he might be asking if that man in the dress dancing in What's in Colin's Bin is called Alan Keys.
No.
Don't you think? No. Dan says, I put Mind Station on when I'm writing. I did a bit of a plug for Mind Station.
Oh, did you?
Wonderful for when I don't want to stop and pick my own songs for a playlist.
Who's playing now? Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo, sorry.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I know about pop music.
Yeah. Lynn May says, I just said to my friend, do you think I could do radio presenting? Hysterical laughter. I don't think they have a big enough bleeper for you, as I swear. Oh, there you go. So do I, but I get away with it somehow. Shaky says, I'd be the dancer in the kilt swinging away.
Ooh, Shaky.
Thomas Tomlinson says, I am the lady at the end. Oh, the one that's swinging her coat, isn't she? How are you, Sean? Says Ryan. He asked how I was earlier.
I'm good, thank you. I'm really good, Raheem. Yeah, Colin's drinking his...
Yeah, we could do with more than 3 words. Come on.
Well, yeah, fine.
Alistair's going to be the skirt man. Mrs. Ladycorn says, that was funny. That's me and Kevin in the kitchen. Wow, get that dancer bloke a wax, says Coffee Spurs. Da Bamba says, oh my God, did I see ghoulies?
Nearly.
Very nearly.
Very nearly.
Yeah. Sarah Lewin, they're up.
They're up.
Sorry for late. Pete's asleep. It's been a horrible few days. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we're fine.
Yes, we are.
We're fine. You need to get your rest. It sounds like you had a bit of a stressful time.
Yes.
Brian Carter says, give it a rub, Sean. Is that it?
That's it.
Jesus Christ, I had more on train. Did you notice that dancer in the skirt has blue lips? Oh, you mean like actual... I didn't notice that. Shall we have a look? Right, let's find him. Where is he? He actually has got... Let's get rid of that. He actually has got blue lips, hasn't he? Yeah. I think we need to move on from this now, don't we?
We do now. Move on.
How did you know, says Alfie Barlow? Paul says, yes, it was me. I've only just been able to join. So we'll rewatch from the beginning. No, watch later.
I'll watch it later. Watch us live and then watch it later.
Michelle's all of them. Do you know which one I think your Michelle is?
The drunken one.
I think that's your Michelle. One of those. I think the one on the right.
Yeah, that's our Michelle and her daughter.
Yeah, it is. And then that's you. Yeah?
I'm not that old.
All right. That's you.
That's about my age. Yeah.
That's you, but you wish that you were that one.
Yeah, I wish I were that one, yeah. I can't move like that. My legs would snap.
Jay says Sean looks good with his weight loss. Congratulations.
Thank you.
He does. Elaine says I'll be showered one with the towel round in about 5. There you go. You see. Physio Sean says John. Oh, don't. Let's.
Oh,
not
don't go
there.
with that. Yeah, no. I do stretches, but it's compensating for the knackered knee.
He does a lot, to be honest, and he overdoes it, and he never listens when I tell him to calm down a bit. And he's got to be careful at his age.
I know. I still think I'm 20. I do.
Because it never stops, do you?
I don't. I never stop. I still think I can do it, and I can't.
And it's funny sometimes. It's like when he's laid on the sofa, sometimes he'll fart and sneeze at the same time when his body takes a screenshot, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
I hadn't heard that one before. Suzanne, I'm the headphones girl on the intro. That's is that the pink lookalike?
Yes, I think so,
I
yes.
think it is, yeah, ain't it? Lee Ray says, hi, Foxes, just joining now with a vanilla vodka and cum. I wonder if they sell that in co-op. Are you guys going to Crick? That's like he says something really obscene and then just tries to pretend it never happened. I'm having a vanilla vodka and cum. Are you guys going to Crick? What? Suzanne. It's like sometimes the comments just line up, don't they? Perfectly. What is your favourite colour?
Blue.
I don't know if I have got a favourite.
I always tend to buy things in blue, and I've got to stop, really, because then Colin wears something blue and he'll say, you can't wear blue. And I think, that's all I've got.
Oh, we've got a correction. Lee Ray says vanilla, vodka and Coke. Not vanilla, vodka and cum. There you go. Sorry for the spelling check. That's all right. Don't worry about that.
It gave everybody a laugh.
Well, except her. Rebus's Kittens, I am the monkey smiling at you guys dancing. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Right, there was something else we had to tell people, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember what it was. Raheem says, you look fantastic, Sean, with the weight loss.
Thank you.
Look after your legs. And you look fantastic, Colin, as well. Well, I know I look fantastic.
You do look fantastic. He does. He's got no pants on.
Kelvin and Kendall says, Sean, have you ever tried
Auchentoshen.
whiskey?
Auchentoshen. Auchentoshen? No. Auchentoshen? I don't know what. I'm not very good at pronouncing words like that.
The 3 wood is gorgeous. I've always found it's easier with a putter. Do you get that?
I get that.
Yeah.
No, never tried it.
Andy Waterhouse says tickets.
For what?
I have no idea. He might be a conductor. He might be just going through the chat wall now asking for people's
He
tickets.
might think, we forgot something. When you said we forgot something.
Tickets, please.
Tickets. No. You
Anything,
press that button.
Anything from the trolley. You both look handsome. What is it? What are you after tonight?
Yeah, are you after freebies? Because it's not going to work. We're from Yorkshire.
You both look handsome, chaps. Sean, keep up the good work with your weight loss. Tell them how much you've lost so far.
I have now lost 24 pounds.
I don't know. What's that in English money?
10 point something kilos.
I'm not yawning because I'm bored.
11 kilos.
I'm yawning because I've had a few long days.
11 kilos-ish.
I was doing the dishes and tried messaging you guys and never looked at my message before I sent it. You don't have to apologise for saying come, do you?
Not on this show.
Not on this show. There's other shows where you would probably get kicked up the arse and never allowed to comment again. But on this show, we
welcome words like that.
We don't care. We've never cared. Was it about the wedding tickets, Colin?
It wasn't. Was it?
Yes, it was the wedding tickets.
Oh, right.
Right, so the wedding... right, I've forgotten where my buttons are. I think that's what I was meant to do. So last week we were meant to be auctioning off the very
Strong.
The very last pair of our wedding tickets. There they are. They've just arrived. Look. So as you know, a lot of our friends and family are coming, but we've kept some tickets aside for you people that follow us on YouTube that want to come. And we've got a gang of people. There's about 40 people from who are subscribers from YouTube and Twitter and Facebook.
And they're all meeting up in Inverness.
From around the world. They're coming from America and South Africa and Australia and Canada and Barnsley. And you're all meeting up in Inverness on the night before the wedding. And then we're laying a coach on the Saturday morning of the wedding, which is going to bring you to the castle where we're getting married. And you'll spend the whole day with us. So you'll all get to meet our friends and family in the morning. And then there's the service. And then there's the big wedding breakfast. And then there's loads of photos and snacks and drinks and things. And then we've got a party in the evening and some supper. And a band or something. Well, we weren't supposed to tell them that. And
weren't we?
Entertainment. And all sorts. So you get to spend the whole day with us and our family and about 40 other people from YouTube who are all meeting, so you all get to know each other before you come.
Said that word again.
Come. I know. There you go. So all you need to do is be able to make your way to Inverness it's a Saturday. It's a weekend. In August. Now, this is a bit complicated because we've had a few problems with people trying to find out the venue, which it's like the worst kept secret.
Worst kept secret. So, as you can see, we've just played the video of where it is.
We kind of gave up.
So we gave up
trying to hide it. But
we're not saying when until you book.
We're not saying the date. And the way we're going to do this is a little bit different. So we're going to auction. We've got 2 tickets left. 1 pair of tickets. So we've got 2 tickets, and we're going to auction them off.
Ooh.
Now you can either bid for a single ticket, or you can bid for the pair of tickets. This is a little bit weird because if we get 2 single bidders, whose amounts are more than somebody that bids for the pair, if that makes sense, then it will go to the 2 singles.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can either bid for a single. So when you bid, you have to say whether you're bidding for a single or the pair. Okay. Now, the way you bid, this is going to be careful, is this one, because we don't want to be that open because guests might not want to know, other people to know that they're going.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to do bids by email. I don't know why it's gone up there because it should be down there.
But no,
there we go. So you need to bid by email, and we're going to leave the bids open for 20 minutes. It's 15. Why has everything changed? It should be 20 minutes. Oh, Christ on a bike. 20 minutes. Thank you. And you should be there, not up there. And you need to bid by email. So not on the chat wall. Don't bid on the chat wall. You need to bid by email. So you need to say whether you're bidding for 1 or 2 tickets, and you need to bid by email. And we're going to keep it open for 20 minutes, and we're not going to say the amount. We're going to say the name of the person who is the highest bidder.
Right.
So you can use a pseudonym if you don't want to be named, okay? In the email, you can use...
Tell us if you want to be named or not.
Yeah? Okay, we can do that. Right, I hope that all makes sense. If you want to know the date before you bid, email and ask us, and we will answer straight away with the date, but we just don't want to make it public yet. I know it's quite confusing. I can't wait for all this to be over. Right, are we ready to start the gong? A little bit late.
Or a little bit late.
Never mind. So all you need to do is email us on that address. I've got the emails open in front of me, and we can keep an eye on that. Right. Back to the chat wall. Andy says, reminding you of what you said you had forgotten. I think we've just
you
done that.
Move that.
Yeah, I think
no,
we've
that one.
Yeah, we're going to move these, aren't we?
Yeah, up there.
Yeah, we'll move these up there. I like it when we move stuff about like that. There we go. That looks cool, doesn't it? Or shall we move that over there? I like doing this, moving things about. It's therapeutic, isn't it? If we move that down a little bit like that. Like that.
Shall I just go to sleep?
Yeah, you can do if you want. Join us again in 20 minutes. There we go. That looks cute, that looks
yeah, it looks
like
amazing. It looks
does,
fantastic.
Raheem says it was my mum's 67th birthday today. Can she have a shout?
She
Hello,
can.
Raheem's mum.
Hello, Raheem's mum.
Happy 67th birthday.
You've got an awesome son.
Yes, she has. Shaking Stephen says, nice ones, keep it up.
I wish I could.
What are you on about?
Keep it up.
Kelvin and Kendall says, I'll bring you some at the wedding.
So what?
I don't know. Because we get kind of behind, don't we?
I know we do. I think they might be talking to somebody else.
Yeah. Wendy Murray says, well done, Sean. How are you doing it? So I think she's talking about the weight loss.
Oh, weight loss. Basically, I'm just eating less. A lot less. Yeah, and I've upped my walking. So, yeah, I've just lowered my calories a hell of a lot. Cut chocolate out altogether. And we have one treat a week, one cheat day a week, and we have a Chinese takeaway, don't we? When friends come round, and we have a big Chinese takeaway. And I can eat whatever. It's because I'm leaning forward.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because of my leg.
Yeah.
And I can eat whatever I want that day. So, yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
Sue says...
Sue Bates, my cousin. 1 stone, 6 pounds in proper English. That's correct, yes.
That's 1.5 stone.
1.5 stone. Well, yeah, well, a pound short of 1.5 stone.
Yeah.
Auchentauschen is delicious, and in Scotland. Yeah, we know it's in Scotland, but it is spelled whiskey. Yes, it is. Yeah, whiskey without an E.
Yep. Evening, John Scully.
Evening, John.
I always thought Scully was like a euphemism for something.
A euphemism.
Colin says, well done, Sean. Fab weight loss.
Thank
Only
you.
£4 to get to 2 stone.
Yes.
It's a bit more than that, isn't it? If it's
Yeah,
1 stone 6.
About another half a stone. I've got about another half a stone to get to 2 stone. Ish.
On your wedding day, is Sean going to be throwing some shapes on the dance floor? And if so, can Sean give the viewers a demonstration with some music on, please?
No. Simple answer. No, it's not going to happen.
Raheem's mum said thank you for the good wishes.
You're welcome.
Mrs. Ladycorn, thank you for making us smile every weekend.
Ah,
Love you both.
we love you too.
Thank you for the super chat. It's very kind. Becky says, Sean, what is your favourite Chinese food?
I do like salt and pepper chicken. I do like a Chinese curry. Tomorrow I'm going to have roast pork curry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, roast pork curry. I usually have salt and pepper chicken, but I'm going to have some roast pork curry tomorrow.
Are you not having them little things that I like to pinch off you?
No, roast pork curry. Buy a portion.
How much are there?
I don't know. It's Justin and Gabby's turn tomorrow, so you can order what you want.
All right, that's all right then, isn't it? That's all right, we can do that.
Hey, they're paying.
Do you want to sit on this one?
No, all I'm doing is putting my elbow on there.
But it's just really rocking me and I can't concentrate. Lynn says, nice one with the weight loss, Sean.
Thank you very much, Lynn.
You're an example.
An example.
You don't realise how much of an example you are to people.
Have you noticed though, since I've lost weight, I've got jowls now.
Do that really close up to the camera. No, look at the camera while you do it. That's a bit... midge. I ain't killed it. It's still there, look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lazarus says, beginning of a long weekend here in British Columbia, Victoria Day, thanks to Queen Victoria.
All right.
I didn't know they had Victoria Day in British Columbia.
I didn't.
I didn't know
No,
that.
I didn't know that.
Slim Whitman says, is a pink hoodie the same as a meat curtain? Do you think he means beef curtain?
I think he means beef curtain, but a pink hoodie, beef curtain. Yeah, pink hoodie. Same sort of thing, different sex.
Becky Owen says, mine's crispy duck or chili beef.
Oh, yes. Chili beef's lovely. Crispy duck, nice.
I don't think I haven't had any of these, have I?
No, you've not had you usually get chicken fried rice, don't you?
I have the same thing every time.
Yeah, he don't like change, do you?
Chicken fried rice and chips. How are the 6 hours of summer going? Or
It's
is
gone.
it snowing again? Yeah, it's pretty much gone now. Kitty Cat Shat says, you're a hunky guy, Sean.
Really?
You are. You don't realise it.
I'm a 60-year-old queen.
You're a gilf.
A gilf.
Yeah, a grandad. I'd
Granddad, I'd like to.
Like. Yeah,
A gilf.
gilf. Graham Morris chili chicken with honey sauce.
Ooh, that does sound nice.
I ain't had that either, have I?
No, you haven't. I've not had that, but it sounds lovely.
Raheem loves the chicken t-shirt. There you go.
Thank you.
Available on the merch store if you want
Yeah,
it.
just go to it. www.foxesafloat.com.
Laurie Grant says hi to my favourite couple.
Hello, Laurie.
Hello! Red Laurie, yellow Laurie. Right, just a quick update on the wedding. So, Peter is currently the highest bidder at the moment. That is his real name as well. I'm not going to say anything else, but Peter is the highest bidder at the moment, and that is for a single ticket. There's another one coming in that I just need to answer for the couples one, but Peter is the highest bidder so far. Claire Cuthbert says, I'm now craving Chinese food.
Yeah, you do when you talk about it, don't you?
Ophir Hill says, weight loss suits you. It's taken years off you.
Really? And I don't think so. I think it's made me look a little bit older. Because the wrinkles show more when you haven't got as much fat holding them out.
But maybe that is because you're a little bit older.
Yeah.
Chicken and mushroom fried rice with peas. Says
Oh, you don't
Shaky.
like mushrooms, do you?
I'm not keen on mushrooms. Slimy, horrible things. Suzanne Bruschetta says, love some veg lo mein and steamed dumplings with hot oil. Kelvin and Kennel says, should have made it clear, I'll bring you a bottle of...
Auchentoshen. Auchentoshen.
Lee Ray says, have you guys tried gung po from a Chinese? It's like a spicy sweet and sour with cashew nuts.
Not tried that, no.
Gung po sounds like something you shout at that magic moment, isn't it? Gung po!
Jesus Christ.
Don't wipe it on the curtains, Sean. Michelle says, I'm creased with laughter, killing my bladder. I don't know why. What
You're killing your bladder. It's because you drink so much.
Yeah, I know. Gwen says, now you've got me craving Chinese food. Is it hard to be a beekeeper, says Richard Crooks?
No. It's not really, is it?
It's not hard, but it's not something you learn overnight.
That's right.
It's kind of you just can't. Sorry, I'm trying to watch bids and do this at the same time. It's like you can go to your apiary and expect to find something or something to be the way it is, and then it's not, and it throws you off a little bit. Like today, we did an inspection today.
Yes, we did.
And we were expecting certain things, and
it didn't happen.
One's getting ready to swarm, and the other one needs a new queen, and so there's all these kind of things happening that you weren't expecting. But I would recommend it to anybody. Excuse me. Kaz says, Sean,
you've inspired me to get back to the gym. Haven't been in ages, but I will now. Now, I haven't been to the gym. Mainly because my knees wouldn't cope with it. So I've been doing it gently exercise and calorie cut down.
Suzanne says, by the way, can you shout out Thomas Tomlinson for helping the first get together on Friday? That's all sorted now.
Oh, is that? Have you been liaising with Thomas?
They've taken over.
They have.
They've literally. Suzanne and Thomas have taken. I'm actually getting a little bit scared now of what's going to happen. Because they're talking about leaving the wedding early and going back, not on the coach, getting taxis.
Really?
Yeah. So I think we'll be on his own from about 9 o'clock by the sound.
Well, you can't leave the wedding early.
We've got Goran hungry now as well.
Yeah. Do you know what I want? Do you know what I fancy now? A doner kebab.
Becky says, you are gorgeous, Sean. Thomas says, shall we start that one again? Becky says, you're gorgeous, Sean. Thomas says, I think you look younger, Sean.
Wait while you see me at the wedding, you won't think so, Thomas.
I'm an expat living in Cape Town. Went to a shop the other day called the Honey Room. You guys should check it out. We don't get to Cape Town a lot.
We don't get there
honest.
quite often.
Unusual flavours of honey. I bet they ain't got mint poppet honey.
I bet they haven't.
That's something.
That'll be unusual.
That's something I could do in it. Gong Po! Everybody's got to shout that when they come in now, aren't they?
No.
Gung Po! Don't send us any videos, though. Fenella the Kettle Witch says, I do love a Chinese, but I tend to go for an Italian. You're like that,
I
aren't you?
love Italian food.
I think it's the black hair, isn't it? James loves Italian food.
I love Italian food.
Tim says he's going to have to order some Chinese for takeaway tonight.
We're having it tomorrow night.
Kelvin, Kendall, Sean, really think you'll like it. The Ocken Focken.
Ocken Focken.
The Ocken Focken stuff.
I probably will, yeah, because I do like I love different whiskies. The only whiskies I'm not keen on are the peaty ones.
Jane and Peter now winning the auction, by the way. Alistair's Hall says, I would like to thank you both for your channel. My dad wouldn't have done the Falkirk Wheel to the Union Canal, so I'm glad that we finally done it thanks to you both. That's our
Awesome.
pleasure. Gung Po!
Boo.
What have we started?
I know. But I just need to say something. I forgot who it is. I'll come back to it.
Simon says, you get that?
As Simon says, I get that.
Following on from my previous message, I like it when people are formal.
I do.
You should check online, obviously, not visit the shop in Cape Town. They have an online shop.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll check it out.
We've been told. Dorothy says, I just had a veggie poke bowl with gung pao and yum yum sauce. Yummy, yummy.
Yum yum sauce.
I reckon at least 8 of those words are made up or from a children's book. Arlene says, finally able... I'm sorry, I need my specs tonight because I nearly called you Ariane.
Ariane.
Finally able to chat tonight because using my phone as well as my smart TV.
Awesome.
Michelle has good genes. Well, that's because
We have good genes.
She gets some
we do have good genes.
Get them from Next,
She
don't
gets
we?
them from Next, yeah.
Alfie,
I've just ordered some new ones.
Alfie says the wedding night is the only night where I can stay up past my bedtime.
Correct, mate, yep.
Oh, I don't know. When it gets to 8:30, Alfie,
Get up that room.
bed. What? No, not like that.
I didn't mean that.
Putting ideas in his head
I
like
didn't
that.
mean that.
He obviously fancies David more than us.
Well, yeah, you change that.
Gung
Change
Po!
that picture.
Gung Po!
Gung Po!
Haley Lowe says, Colin, is there anything you wish you had known before getting into beekeeping? I don't know. No, because I like learning things. I like learning things by doing it. Because it's so easy when you get into beekeeping to join. Everybody says, oh, you need to join your local bee club. You need to join your local bee association. And the problem is that, and a lot of them are not like this, but my experience, I'm just making this clear, my experience is that it was basically you do this and you do this. And
They get very authoritarian.
And you've got to do this and you've got to do this. And it was like, no, I'm doing it the way that I've got some friends that advise. And so I found it was better to trust the people that I knew rather than to follow kind of the general advice. I know it's not something that I wish I'd known before getting into it. I know it doesn't really answer that, but I probably wouldn't have approached them if I'd have known they were going to be like that. There you go. Painted Manta 2, we've just had a fish supper from the trawler. Oh,
Really?
God, you're going to be up all night then.
Oh, why the trawler and why not Helmsdale?
We had 3 lots from that particular establishment, and I was poorly the 3 times after, didn't I? I had a proper dodgy stomach. Right, we've got just under 5 minutes to go. Current highest bidder is Roger R, who has bid for 2 tickets. So that is the current highest bidder. And there's 4 minutes left. So there we go. Colin's just as cute, says Scotty Gibson.
He is.
Continuous learning curve, looking after bees. That's exactly right.
Correct. I've been learning a lot today.
It really is. Sean, we have 2 events on Friday and are ready for Saturday. But there are some of us where midnight is a bit late.
I'm not commenting. I'm not saying a word.
I don't get that. Oh,
People
right.
leaving the wedding at midnight.
Yeah,
Before
well,
midnight.
Yeah. Midnight is a bit late. That's fine. Well, I nearly said Charlie Barlow then. It's Alfie Barlow. Alfie Barlow's going to be in bed by 8 o'clock, isn't it? Not hours, by the way. So,
No.
so if people want to leave, that's Steve Fisher says, I'm getting hives for next season. 29 years since I had bees, tossing up between Buckfast and local Scottish for the first hives. Scottish black bees would be cool, but I've only ever had buckies. Right,
We've got both.
This might be a bit controversial, because I'm going to try and say this as nicely as I can because I don't want to get anybody into trouble. Somebody took...
umbrage.
I don't like the word umbrage. It sounds like somewhere in Essex. Somebody didn't like the fact that I'd got some Buckfast queens for my bees. Even though people locally, like down the road, have Buckfasts, but anyway, in my experience, the Buckfasts and the local Scottish they're the same temperament,
And the compatible hive, one hive next to another hive.
people will tell you different, and just this is why I don't like talking about the kind of other beekeepers because they're all just opinions. I would go with either, to be honest. I've got both. I've got Buckfasts and I've got local Scottish, and they are both equally calm, equal temperaments. They collect as much honey as each other. I don't really notice any difference between the two of them.
No.
I think the local beekeepers prefer to have local bred stock, but there are Buckfasts up here anyway, so they are, aren't they? They're kind of there anyway.
There's thousands of them up here.
Raheem loves whiskey.
Ooh.
Thomas is staying all day. Don't want to miss a thing. If I have a nap under the pool table,
That's fine.
good luck, because I think they're setting up the bar in there. Right, just over a minute to go. Highest bidder is still Roger. Roger is bidding for 2 tickets, and he's the current highest bidder. So you've got just over a minute if you want to bid for those. What not to do says, thank you, Sean. Now I want a Chinese, but Ullapool's 6 miles away, and I've had a Prosecco, so we'd have to get the rib out, but it's deflated, and the engine's on. His rib's deflated.
Rib?
Yeah, his rib's deflated. He needs to go to
I
hospital.
don't know what a
about that.
rib is.
It's a boat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And the engine is on a mount. Come
Oh,
and-
right, yes.
Come and help, please.
No good.
He's
Yeah.
been drinking gin. He's
Do they not deliver?
absolutely no chance.
Do they not? Will they not deliver? I know ours don't.
Watch Friday's vlog, says Bethlehem. Yes. If Sherlock is bonded to Colin, how will he cope with someone else feeding him during the wedding? We have a very good friend who's very well experienced with raptors, and
Yeah, she even has her own owl that she adopted.
Yeah, she has an owl the same as Sherlock, a Eurasian eagle owl. So she is better qualified than I am in a lot of respects in looking after Sherlock. So that's not going to be a problem at all. General So's chicken is good. There we go. Right, I'm just going to refresh this while this clock ticks down. So
we've got 10 seconds left on the clock.
So 10 seconds left, 8 seconds. Going to refresh again. Going to refresh again. Going to refresh again. Going to refresh again. Oops.
What happened there?
I don't know.
That went wild then, didn't it?
Yeah, the chat went a little bit wild then. I'm sure there should have been a big gong when the clock stopped.
There it is. 2 seconds late.
Okay, so the 2 bidders for single tickets were outbid. So we had 4 bidders for the pair of tickets, and the winning bid did end up as being Roger. So Roger, if you could email me again just to confirm that bid, and I will send you all the details. So let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of that, and let's put that on. So if you can email us again.
How do you know which letter to press?
I just know. and just confirm the bid, and we'll get the details sent off to you. There we go. I don't know why Michelle is embarrassed about Alfie. Let's move that back down there.
Why are you embarrassed about Alfie, Michelle?
I think he's been naughty.
Has he been naughty? Have we missed something? Because Alfie's laughing. I can see Alfie laughing there.
Is there any space for me to get in the middle?
Oh, Alfie!
You've been drinking again,
Been
Alfie?
drinking as Alfie.
I'm going to start calling him Alfred when we want to be serious with him.
Alfred.
Yeah. Now, Alfred.
You'll have Fran to deal with.
Dorothy says, I've had hives, but I've never had any bees.
Hey?
Do you think she means like itchy hives? Just do what you want, Colin, says Brian. That's generally what I do. Is there a nap room?
There's loads of rooms where away from the entertainment where you can have a quiet space and things like that.
What I'm hoping to do is I'm talking to the staff at the castle. I'm trying to arrange... You probably don't even know this. I
Probably
think
don't.
You know a bit of it. I'm trying to arrange a quiet room. Like you get on trains, like you get a quiet coach. So I'm trying to arrange a quiet room so anybody that wants a little bit of peace and quiet can escape into this room and it will be quiet. I'm also trying to arrange a room for... Because there's a few kids coming, not many, just family. I'm trying to arrange a little bit of space away from everybody where they can let loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
there's a bit of a playground and a place for them, which is near the stable block. So I'm trying to arrange a little bit of something, just
That's a good idea.
not to keep them out of the way, but to keep them occupied, and so that people who are anxious and don't want the noise and the running about and screaming and shouting, that there's distance between them.
Yeah.
So that everybody enjoys themselves, so the kids can really run free and shout and scream and play as much as they want, and the guests that want the peace and quiet get the peace and quiet. That's what I'm trying to arrange anyway. I will have it arranged by the time of the wedding, I promise you. Alfie needs to go to bed, says him for coffee. Well done, Roger, says Michelle.
By the way, you met Inver Coffee the other day, didn't you?
I did meet him for coffee the other day.
Eh?
I did meet him for coffee. He was sat in Costa about 2 seats away from me.
Yes.
Well done, Roger. Yes. Our last said I have a rigid inflatable. Well done, Kelvin.
Well done.
Simon says, what's it all about?
What's what all about?
I have no idea. Welcome, Roger. Let me know if you want to join us. It's not even paid yet, Suzanne.
It's not paid yet.
Alice to Soul, excuse me, burping. They are your life and your bees, Colin. Their life, but my bees.
Yes.
There you go. Let's just get rid of that. Oh no, Alfred is what I get called if I'm naughty. There we go.
There we go. That's why we said.
That's exactly why, Alfred. I want to play with the kids too. Such fun. Well, you'll be able to go and join them.
Yes, you can. Yes. And our great nephews and nieces are brilliant. They're lovely kids.
Steve Grubb says, when we come up for the wedding, we're staying over in Falkirk on Sunday so we can see the Kelpies and the Falkirk Wheel while we're in the area.
That's brilliant. Yeah, and you'll love it there.
Passed there yesterday.
You did.
I went past on the
Yeah,
train.
you went past Falkirk, didn't you, on the train?
You don't see the wheel,
No, you don't.
but you see the Kelpies. You can
Yes,
see
you
the
do,
Kelpies
yes.
in the distance. I always thought the train went over. I was really disappointed because I thought the train went over the bridge, and it doesn't. It goes all the way around, doesn't it? And I was a bit disappointed because it must add 40 minutes to the journey.
40 minutes.
Well, if you think about it, from Perth, it could go straight over the bridge into Edinburgh.
yes, it could, yes.
But it doesn't. It goes all the way around via Stirling and Falkirk.
Yeah, it does.
And it's like, what the? Do you know what I mean? Why is it not a little bit more direct? But there you go. Anyway, there you go. Sue says,
Alfie. What's it all about, Alfie? Somebody else has said that as well. If you go just above there, Maggie.
yeah.
And then what does Alfie say below Maggie? Hey, nothing.
Oh dear. Go on.
Right, these are the kids that are coming. Poppy, Ola, Charlie, and Alvin. Live with both their uncles.
No, love both.
Oh,
parents.
love. both their uncles. Yes. They're coming to the wedding.
I think she's had a pint or something.
A pint.
pint
She's
or
had about
something.
4 bottles. She's a right lush.
Becky says, I'm Rebecca when I'm naughty. I hate it, Alfie. Alfie says he'll be in Inverness the Friday night before.
Yep.
Oh, we need to put, right. So that's just actually reminded me of something, Suzanne, is that we've, this might be a bit complicated because you've got the list of subscribers and followers that are coming, but we've not given you the guests who we've actually invited, like Alfie. So, there's probably a few more people that we need to add to this list. So I'll be in touch over the next couple of days with that.
Alfie, say yes or no. Can we give Suzanne Bruschetta your email address?
I don't think we've got his.
I've got his email address.
Right, okay. That's okay, because I've got his WhatsApp and his phone
You've got his
number.
WhatsApp. I've got his email address on the system from when he buys stuff.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. Suzanne says just send me, because we have an email address that everybody has, so we'll give Alfie that.
Yeah, okay,
Because
right.
there's an email address that, but
And
Alfie
then it
says
keeps
yes
them-
anyway.
Yes, right. That's fine, Alfie. Yeah, brilliant, mate.
Catherine says, sorry I've missed you tonight. Nursing our poorly Bernese mountain dog Freya. Fingers crossed meds from the vet will help tonight. Oh dear, she's poorly. Keep well, both you. You're doing a grand job.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Alfie Barlow says yes.
Yes.
It's because I asked him to lend me 100 quid.
Yeah, we'll sort that out for you, Alfie, and then it'll be easier on the wedding day if you know everybody when you get there.
Yeah. Toasty Stoat says, I moved to Glasgow not long since and still haven't made it to the Falkirk and the Wheel.
It's not that far away from you, is it, really? Not really.
Falkirk, it's about halfway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of in the middle.
Between Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Edinburgh.
Pardon me.
What?
It's burp. It's because it's lemonade.
How many of them are you having?
I've had 5. No, 2. I'd have another one, though. It's gorgeous. No, I'm going to save myself for tomorrow. Because I'm having alcohol tomorrow.
As well?
What do you mean as well?
Well, you just had half a bottle of gin tonight.
Do you know what? If somebody drinks more than a sip of whiskey a week, you've got a problem, according to him.
A sip? You've had about 6 measures of gin. How is that more than a sip?
I have not had 6 measures of gin.
Go on, tell us how many you've had then.
About 4 measures.
4's closer to 6 than it is to 0.
4.
Than it
4 drinks. Just because Colin can't cope with 2 sips, he thinks everybody else should be the same.
Beth Lowell took a tour inside the Kelpies years ago. Fantastic structures.
They are, actually.
I always thought how wonderful it would be if little tiny people got inside us. That'd be ace, wouldn't it? No, it would. I think that'd be ace. Fluffy Bunnies in Edinburgh.
Awesome.
Loving the show tonight, says Corinne. Thank you. Mrs. Ladycorn says Falkirk is beautiful.
It is a lovely place, yeah.
Franco Berry says, I'd love to be a toasty stoat. Fluffy Bunny, what's a good exercise for water in the feet? A plug.
I get what she's saying.
That's one that I'm not really qualified to answer, unfortunately. So a physiotherapist will probably be better qualified to answer that through your GP. Unfortunately, that is because that comes from a condition-related thing rather than purely a fitness thing. It's a little bit out of my league.
And I suppose a lot of people take water tablets for that.
So it's I'm not going to try, not because I want to be rude or anything like that. I just don't want to give, because I don't know what condition is causing it or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't want to give sort of information that might harm.
Yeah, it would be inappropriate of me. I bet they're tripes, says Sue Bates.
What are tripes?
I have no idea.
What are you talking about, cousin?
Goran says, well, it's been a long day. I think that I'll log off soon. May your love continue to thrive to infinity and beyond.
Ooh, that's very nice, isn't it? He's put that very well.
I think he's been, what do you think he got that off a movie?
He might have got that off a movie, or he's been drinking.
Ivan, hello from Japan. Hello.
Japan, all the way out there, the Far East.
Been watching you guys for ages, and I've really enjoyed your channel. Keep up the good work. Any chance you will be able to send your honey internationally?
Japan? I don't think so. I'm not sure.
We're working on it. We're still working on the US. We've just about got around the US and probably Europe for this summer and autumn. So we are looking at it. So yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Sue says,
She says there was a program when we were kids where little people went inside someone's body. Do you remember it? I do remember it, and I can't remember what you call it. I do remember it. I can't remember it. I don't remember the title, but I remember the program.
I'm just looking. Sherlock's out. Sherlock's out.
Oh yes,
He's just gone in. He's just gone in again. He was just out, literally.
Oh, there's someone buzzing about there.
Hello. Watch for the dislikes going up.
Oh look, we got one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh dear.
Inner Space.
That were it. Inner Space.
Corin says that. Joanne Craven. Oh, Joanne Craven.
Oh yes, we've got to read these tickets out.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody leg.
We're going to wrap this up soon because you're hurting a
well,
lot.
we're 10 minutes.
You're hurting a lot. Joanne Craven sent us a little gifty off Amazon. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Also, Conrad Goff. And obviously Kelvin and Kendall, which we mentioned. Cheryl, is that Wessels or Vessels?
Wessels.
Wessels. Kim Wilson, David Thornton, and Chris and Mary.
Chris and Mary from the Peak District.
If you see me bending down, I'm not touching my todger. I've actually got 2 midge bites on my leg, on my calf muscle. And they're really, really itchy. Don't tell me not to scratch them.
Don't scratch them.
They're my midge bites. If I want to scratch them,
I know. I've got a couple of bites on my legs as well, and I scratched them and didn't realise there were bites, and then because there's blood everywhere.
Alfie Ballo's just spilt his drink all over himself.
Why?
Well, that's what he's telling people anyway.
Yes, it is. Yes, he's saying it's his drink.
Simon says, was it the Tomorrow People?
No, it wasn't. No, it was Inner Space.
Roy says, I remember a comic strip called The Numbskulls. It sounds a bit like us. This is where small people were in your head.
I don't remember that one. But that doesn't mean it didn't. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so Roger Ripley, who bid for the tickets and then won and then backed out. Cheers for wasting everybody's time, buddy. In layman's terms, you are a swine every time I take a swig of my gin, and you make me choke every time. It's like we know she's got a drink in her hand. We played the scare cam. J Muse, Sean, your weight loss looks great, by the way. £13 here. Hoping for more.
Ooh, that's good. £13, yes.
Kelvin and Kendall, do you keep a record of how much weight you lose each week? I've managed 1 kilo this week thanks to Colin's sugar advice.
Yeah, that's good. I've been losing between 1 kilo and 1.5 kilos a week, haven't I?
That is really good. 1 kilo. Try not to lose more than 1 kilo a week because it can become a problem without going into it too much. Between half a kilo and 1 kilo, which is between like 1 and 2 pounds a week.
Mine's slowing down now.
Yeah, you need to slow down. There was a comic called Numbskulls where little people operate at various depths in the body. Departments.
Depths. Yes. I remember that being in a comic.
Oh, dear. The Magic School Bus was a kids' show in the US where they shrunk and explored inside the body.
Right.
Says Trish. Chris and Mary says, going to Hollis for a cuppa and cake tomorrow. Do you want some? Well, we said this last time.
But you never sent it.
You never, because we arranged. I think we actually agreed that you were going to bring Joanna and, not Eric, what's his name? Victor.
Yeah.
Where did I get Eric from?
Joanna and Vic.
I don't know where I got Eric from. You were going to bring Joanna and Victor up and they were going to bake the cake while they were travelling up, weren't they? And that never happened.
Didn't.
And I waited by the front door, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not allowed near the back doors anymore. Roy says, I think it was the Beezer.
All right.
Numbskulls were in the Beano. Darby and the Little People.
I've no idea.
We are now going to call the peeing game R for the time waster. Oh, we get used to it. We get used to it.
Yeah, we get used to it.
People wasting time.
It'll start again next week.
Lynn Baden, Fantastic Voyage was a movie where small people travel through the body in a tiny submarine.
Yes, they did the Fantastic Voyage, and then they remade it in the movie called Inner Space.
Yeah, you got to stop that swing because it's really. Well, we're going to wrap this up because Sean's in a lot of pain tonight, as you can probably see. So we're going to wrap this up. So thank you for your company this evening. We will see you next Friday for the vlog. Failing that, next Saturday for the live chat, I think, are we?
I think so.
There's nothing going on next week that we don't. Is there?
Let me think. Will I be awake? I might be awake.
Oh, dear. Alfie, what a muppet for wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, correct.
Very true.
Real muppet.
Very true. Right, so a couple of things before we finish. We did mention in the vlog on Friday about the e-vouchers super for the honey. If you didn't see that, there's some details down in the video description. I think that's it, isn't it?
I think so.
It is. We will see you next Friday or Saturday. Have yourself a brilliant weekend. And we'll see you next. I'm going to give him some painkillers, don't worry.
It hurts.
See you later. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.